I turn 24 tomorrow, and I am thinking about how dreams age fast in a woman's hands, about how girlhood does not vanish but slips off in slivers, like sunburned skin peeling in the shower, pink and tender. At 21 you learn how to smile with a mouthful of splinters, 22 to braid grief into your hair so it looks intentional. 23 you learn how joy can arrive drunk and bleeding at your doorstep, demanding to be let in. You hold whole lifetimes in your throat, versions of you that blistered before blooming, soft things you buried alive. 24 is just girlhood in a gown made of mirrors, still yearning, still unfinished, still trying to forgive time for all it couldn't carry.
Takunda, where have you been at? Where have you been at? Where have you been at?
Okay, just calm down. I'm about to explain it to you. Hello, you guys. I've missed this so much. I feel like this is my, I don't know, it's a visual form of journaling for me. And there are so many moments I've been capturing throughout the past couple of months. And I just couldn't wait to get to my computer and edit it and put it together, because I feel like this channel has been such like an incredible way for me to document my journey. And I was just thinking about that recently, because I recently had a really big audition that didn't work out how I wanted to, and I was kind of bummed about that. But I was just thinking, like, there is still so much to rejoice in. I haven't been living in London all that long at all, but when I really take a step back and think about all the things that I've managed to achieve, it's insane, because there are people who are in London trying to chase this thing for 4 times the amount of time that I've been here, and haven't been able to gain some of the opportunities that I have. I have phenomenal agents. I got acceptance into the National Youth Theatre on my first time auditioning, which is just, there's just so much that is to rejoice in, and I love documenting it because it just reminds me, in this grueling industry, it's nice to turn back to some of these videos and just get my spark back when I need it, and hopefully give a spark to any other aspiring actors, poets, creatives that are out there who might, I don't know, sometimes we all just need a little inspiration or motivation, and just to see that there's someone else who's in the same shoes as us. So I hope that that's what these videos can be. But I thought this video could just be like a sit down, chit chat, walk you guys through where I've been, what I've been up to the past few months. I think there was a video where I talked about how there was a series that I had auditioned for, and I really wanted it really badly, but that didn't work out, unfortunately. Well, that series, which was about a girls' grammar school, they got in contact with me later on and were like, hey, would you like to be an extra in the series? And I was like, oh, yeah, of course, because I absolutely love the project, the writing. It feels like me, because I'm a grammar school survivor as well, and yeah, it just felt like a super nostalgic project, and something that felt truthful to who I am, so I jumped at that chance.
I'm currently on my way to, oh my gosh, my eyes are so puffy, but I'm on my way to set for Grammar Girl. Am I allowed to say what it is? I don't think so, but that sitcom I told you guys ages ago. Yeah, anyway, I'm on my way to set. We are just about to start filming the second scene for the day. This is what it looks like. BTS for you guys. We actually look so good with these glasses. We're really twinning. I would have been excited to go to school every day if this was like.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to morning announcements. Oh my god,
is that what it looks like? So wait, does that one... Oh my god, this is a bit high tech for me. Oh.
At the same time that opportunity popped up, I also booked not only my first audiobook, but my second audiobook as well with my voice agent. Currently in the studio, I'm trying to, let me not leak parts of the book. We just did the first session for the day, like an hour. I got through 21 pages, which I'm really happy with. I feel like I've definitely improved my pacing and just know what to do a bit better and how to annotate my script. This is basically the setup in here. I have an iPad that I'm looking at, which I won't show you because it has the book on it, obviously. This mic, a cup of tea for when my mouth gets dry, and then in that little room over there, you can't really see,
but the engineer would sit in there. It is morning, or possibly afternoon. Whatever the time, it's light. Excoriating white light bores through the window to her face. I literally love my job. I just sit in this little studio and read books for 8 hours. And it's so fun. So difficult, but so fun. Oh, I just love my life, you guys. This is a dream. Super fun session so far, and I have a new producer this week working with me who's super lovely. This is the first ever voiceover job that I've done. This week and last week I've been lucky enough to have 2 female producers, which for all the voice work I've done, I've always had male producers and engineers working with me. So it's super cool that there's women in the building engineering. We're keeping it very tame, very chill in terms of character voices and everything like that, because it is like my very first book. But I would just like to continue getting better and better in terms of characterization, and I feel like this, especially not this one that I'm reading, the first book, but the next book that I'm recording starting probably tomorrow and in the coming weeks, has a lot of different accents, especially like UK accents, but also later on the book starts out we're in the UK, and then the central character travels to New Zealand. So later on there are lots of like Kiwi characters, which makes the accent work easy for the like latter half of the book, but the central character and lots of the beginning characters are based in the UK, so that'll be a challenge, but also super helpful for my acting, because I want to have as many accents under my belt as I can. So grateful that this is preparing me for that as well. I just love this job so much, you guys, as much as I've been stressing and crashing out, because the prep is a lot and it's my first time. Really grateful to be here.
Oh my gosh, I think an audiobook might be the most challenging thing I've ever done. And that's not to say audiobooks are like rip your hair out difficult. I think I was just adding lots of pressure on for myself, because when I first booked the job, in the email my agent sent to me, he sort of gave me like, oh, make sure you prep in this way, read the books and try to annotate as best you can. People usually do like 90 pages each studio session. And I had my first studio session, I think I only managed to do like 53 pages, and then that just sent me on a spiral.
My friend Matilda always says to me, we can't complain about having a full plate when we were always praying to eat. So right now I am just trying to finish up some of the prep that I have to do for the audiobook that I'm recording tomorrow. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to complete this book and do the next book in the series within the 3 days that I've been allocated. So I'm probably going to have to book in more sessions next week. But I'm just trying to go into this week with a much more positive and renewed energy and fresh mindset, and just be super positive and enjoy the time in the studio, because I love the books that I'm working on, which is a gift. Because imagine if I was doing some long ass scientific novel about Lord knows what nonsense that I don't care or know about. But these books, both of them are kind of like set in rural New Zealand, or they're both coming of age texts, and I feel like I know so many of these characters. I've lived a lot of these characters' lives. I know these characters. I'm friends with these characters. So it just feels really alive within me, and it's great that these are the first audiobooks I've booked. To explain to you, I kind of go through and color code each character so that I know who was speaking, and therefore which accent and which voice I'm meant to be doing when. And then the book also switches characters' point of view, so I need to like know when, and like have like so I like write out a big marker at the start of each paragraph or chapter, so that I know I'm entering into the dialogue, knowing whose POV I'm like existing in, and also just noting little things like a piece of dialogue will start and it'll go on for ages, and then it'll say at the end, she whispered. So I need to know before I arrive there that I should have been whispering at this whole point, or shouting, or whatever the little ending thing is. So those are like little things I've picked up along the way that will help me in annotating my script, and will mean that I am able to best use the studio time and not waste other people's time, because that's what's making me really nervous. Even though my agent keeps telling me like, girl, eat up those people's time. But yeah, I just want to do the best job I can at it. So I'm going to finish up with that, and then
I need to prepare some stuff for an audition that I have coming up for a rep company. I also need to learn my lines for something that I'm filming next week. And I also need to, what's the other thing that I need to do? Start reading, well, finish reading. I've started reading. I need to finish reading the next book because so far I'm only like 75% of the way through. So tomorrow there's a chance we might start on this book, and I just want to know that I know the story really well before we even start recording. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got the character voices, I've done annotations up to where I've read up to, but I need to lock in, girls, is basically what I'm saying. I need to lock in. For like the first hour of this morning, we worked on the first book, which I'd been doing since last week, and we finished that and wrapped that, and now started the second book, which has been going really well. It's been challenging because, like I said, there's so many different characters with different accents in this one, but it's been super fun, and we're currently up to, what are we up to? Page 33. So we have still an hour and a half to go, so I would like to get to like page 50-ish would make me happy if we can get to that. If not, trying to be gentle and kind with myself, because it's super challenging and hard. But also, I don't want to let anyone down, and I don't want to waste anyone's time, especially my producer, because she's super lovely, super nice, super kind and patient, and so encouraging and motivating. So yeah, so stressed out of my mind. After I finish today, I need to go and prep some stuff for an audition. I have work at the cafe tomorrow. I'm filming for a sitcom on Saturday. Oh, my audition's on Tuesday. I start filming on Tuesday. I need to learn my lines. Oh gosh, girl, there's so much to do. It's not even funny. Oh, go on, let's do it then. Julia sat cross-legged facing the bass player, who had one knee pulled up towards his chest. Final day of the week of recording, and we just finished the morning session, and I'm gonna break for lunch now. Today's been going great because I've managed to already just do 2 chapters. Like, I feel like I'm in the swing of it now. I really know what I'm doing. But I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm not a chatty babe, like, I'm not really a yapper like that, but for these 2 weeks I've been in here in the studio just chatting, doing this book for like 8 hours a day, and last night I just started to feel it in my voice. I was like, am I getting ill, or is it that I'm just using my voice so much? I don't know. So I'm literally have, like, if you could see the desk, I'll show you in a second. Oh, let me just show you now. Literally, like, so many cups of tea, like this. I've got some throaties here because, oh, my voice is actually on fire. It's on fire. This is the bad thing about never having gone to drama school. I don't know anything about like vocal health or how to take care of your vocal cords or anything. So yeah, where should I go for lunch? I feel like a coffee, but that's probably not good for my vocal health. But I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Sorry if you're my agent watching this, face your front, mind your business. Fermez les yeux. Don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Okay. I'll chat to you girls later. Love ya.
Well, if I could do that like full time, that would be a dream. It was so fun. Getting paid to literally just read. It was just, oh, it was so fun, and I loved the texts. Because, yeah, so much of it I see myself in, I see my friends in, so it just felt super nostalgic and cozy. And between filming for the girls' grammar school series, I would just be there sitting, because on set there's so much wait time. That was also super cool to be on my first kind of big film set, and just learn how it all works, and just see how like actors are such like a tiny piece of a production set. I just felt like, wow, as much as I love being an actor, and obviously this is like my life's work, when I got on set and I was seeing like all these amazing camera women, the director, the producers, the runners, everyone just like making this whole thing come to life. And I know actors play a role in making a show come to life or a film come to life, but I don't know, I was just watching that whole thing like, girl, actors, we might be the most insignificant thing here, because it's just wow, the whole crew were just, I was just like, whoa, the amount of knowledge you hold to be able to like create something like this is just, it's mind-blowing, it's mind-boggling, I am flabbergasted.
You can see yourself.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go for another rehearsal of that scene thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Alright,
Sure.
fab.
Well,
Is everyone sat where they should be? Stunning. Alright, we're gonna do a line run and also the blocking of it. Before we go into it, I'm just gonna remind, it's that we start the scene already stood, so if we may all stand please, thank you very much. So at this point, Gwen has obviously entered the room just before the scene's begun, and as she's entering, she's obviously got enough and we're giving her applause. The point of this bit is that it's just longer than is comfortable. So it's going to be a long ass applause. Ruby's going to hold it for as long as she sees fit. Then, guys, can you, stomach girls, can you give it 5 beats, quite long, and then can you do your whole stuff?
Yeah. How are you?
Oh, so cute.
Then had another opportunity to audition for an incredible opportunity that I didn't, you know when you like don't realize how badly you want something until like you're in it or like you're a step closer to getting it and then you're like, oh damn, I want this really badly. I feel like because now I know I don't know the result, to be fair. At this current moment, they haven't said yes or no to me, but I know other people who they have said yes to, so a non-response probably means it hasn't worked out, but I think maybe I could be on a wait list. I don't know, we'll find out Monday or Tuesday. But basically I was auditioning for something that I really, really wanted. Still waiting to hear back. It was a really like intense audition process, rolled the footage.
I am, okay, I need to hop on a Google Meet. I'm doing an, oh my gosh, my voice sounds literally, May, oh my gosh, I sound like my brother. That's horrific. How tragic. I need to nail this audition on Wednesday. It is currently Sunday as I'm filming this. I need 2 monologues. I've decided on my classic monologue. It's going to be the same one that I did for my NYT audition, Cherry Orchard, because I feel like I love her down. I just love playing a man. What can I say? A southern man, a southern belle. Sorry, I'm stemming. What else? What was I saying? Girl, is my mind okay? Like, girl, something's wrong with me. And I don't know, a classic monologue. I'm contemplating potentially doing, what is that monologue? The newsroom monologue about like America is not the greatest country in the world anymore, but doing it in my Shona accent. I don't know, because I want to give the girls a bit of range and I want to have fun with it, and I feel like it adds a nice political layering in there. That juxtaposition of the text and accent. But I don't know, maybe I'm doing too much and I just need to like literally calm down. Could I also do a bit of spoken word poetry for my contemporary monologue, or is that cringe? They also haven't specified that it needs to be from a published author, so I don't. So many questions, so many. Let me just lock in and make sure that by tonight I've at least memorized my classic monologue. Also, I'm going to Poland in like a few days, and there's so much to do before I go, and so much to do when I come back. Oh my gosh, my voice is so sore. It is the night before a very big audition that I have tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm not going to tell you guys what it's about because it's not me you people are going to go and do judge on in the night. I'll tell you about it when I get it, okay? I'm feeling really good about the classical monologue that I have to do, but the contemporary monologue I'm doing, I hope it comes to me in the moment, because at the moment with the contemporary monologue, yawn, girl, I'm putting myself to sleep. Okay, so I'm just gonna, oh, that is actually really bad. I'm gonna rehearse it one more time and just try to go full out and feel excited about it, because I feel really excited to perform my classical one. But the contemporary, babe, it just needs work, do you know what I mean? But what am I gonna do now?
right now I'm just gonna pack my bag, prepare my outfit so that in the morning all I have to do is shower, feel good, play some music, and I can just be in good energy, not like, you know, frazzled, trying to get myself together in the morning. So that's what I'm about to do now. Wish me luck. Okay, I actually need to lock in. Let me stop chatting to you lot. Sorry about the sun, we'll just have to put up with it. But I'm back from my audition, which went really well. I'm very happy with how it went and I'm proud of myself. I feel like I was spontaneous and just like very present in my monologue, so I'm happy with that. And no matter the result, I'm glad that I had an audition that I'm proud of. But the hustle doesn't stop there. I'm in not even a couple of hours, girl, what are you talking about? In 15 minutes, I'm leaving to go watch a football game for the Unity Cup, Nigeria versus Ghana, big up Ghana. But in the 15 minutes that I have, I need to lock in because we begin filming for the mixed media play that I'm doing. So I'm locking in and I'm learning these lines.
The plaintiff, she wasn't supposed to die. I didn't. You were my friend. You said you believed me.
But when HR called, you said, I didn't see anything. I don't recall anything unusual.
I was afraid. I asked you to stand beside me. You stood behind them.
Then you testified against her under oath and the firm gave you everything she lost.
I told the truth. Whose truth? You knew what he did. I told you everything.
Then you said there was no evidence. She must have misinterpreted. He's always been respectful to me.
You left me to drown. They couldn't fire me, no. They just made sure I couldn't breathe.
She promised you a promotion and you took it. Ah, the things that technology can do. Oh my gosh, I finished my shift at the cafe like a couple of hours ago and then I just sat down to clock in and start doing my other job that's a remote job, and I've just opened my emails and I got a 4th round audition. I got to the final round of auditions. Wait. Oh my gosh, is this real? What does it say? Thank you for attending 3rd round audition last week. The panel were really impressed with your audition and would love to invite you to a 4th round. Ah! This will be an individual slot of 30 minutes. The first 2. Oh my gosh! There's too much going on right now. Ah! I just got done with my final round of audition for a really cool thing that I want super badly. I will hear about it in 2 weeks' time, so I will let you guys know then when. I mean, currently, I just walked out of the audition and I feel really good about what I did. My monologue, I definitely have done it so much better so many times, but I felt really present in the room. I felt like the panel of people, I don't know, I got a vibe that maybe they liked me or enjoyed the performance, and the duologue felt super connected with my partner, and I had learnt all my lines, and she said I was the first person today who'd learnt all their lines. They didn't like make it compulsory to learn the lines, but I just feel like always so much more present and able to like be free when I've learnt the lines, so I think that really served me today. And I'm just, I'm really proud of what I did, and now I just literally, I can only leave the rest to God. I'd been praying sort of today and before the audition. On my way here, I was just saying, Lord, like, today, can you just reveal my talent to me? Like, reveal to me the reason that I fell in love with acting in the first place. And yeah, I was just able to get so much joy, and I feel so fulfilled after that audition. That was like one of the goals I actually set for this year, was I wanted to enjoy doing self-tapes more and just enjoy auditioning. And I'm so grateful that every single round, the 4 rounds that I've done for this, I've enjoyed. Like, I've walked away being like, that was so much fun. I'm just hungry to do more. So yeah, just like all praise to God for like that answered prayer. And now I can be a little bit more free, because yeah, as much as it was enjoyable, it was also kind of stressful because I put a lot of pressure on myself to, you know, I want to do well and produce and do work that I'm proud of. So it was consuming a lot of brain space for me. But yeah, again, I'm just like super happy, super proud of myself, and ready to go home and celebrate. And yeah, no matter what the results are, I hope I can look back at this in like
a couple of months' time, wherever I am, maybe this thing has come through or it hasn't, and I can just, I don't know, derive joy from not the result of what this audition will be, but the feeling that I have now where I'm just like really proud of myself, because in this industry I feel like getting times where you feel proud of yourself can be far and few in between. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now and I will talk to you guys later. I might get myself a treat actually. I feel like after all of that stress, and also I was running late, I literally sprinted here because the trains don't even get me started. Locking me in a tube that is 30 degrees in London summer, are you taking the piss? But anyway, we made it and we were on time and everything went smoothly. The Lord works. But yeah, I will chat to you guys in a little bit.
What else has been going on? Oh, I booked a short film, which was super cool. I was playing a nurse in an upcoming short film called Cold Room. It's a film that kind of makes commentary on addiction, drug abuse, and rehabilitation. And again, that was probably like now the biggest set I've been on, and it was just super cool to work with such an amazing team. I was so well looked after. Oh my gosh, they fed me so well on that set. Hair and makeup was so amazing and accommodating, and I feel like I learnt so much. And on that short film set I had like one line, but I felt like they made every actor feel like a star basically, even if you were just walking by in a scene. Especially the AD, he was even trying to like run around, like find ways to get me more screen time, and that was just super sweet and super lovely of him. But it was cool to be on my first film set. I also, oh my gosh, outside of the projects I've been working on, guys, I started another job. I started working at the company Actor. I feel like if you're a UK based actor, you know it. It's like a headshots and film and photography company for actors, but now is sort of also like looking to expand and hopefully one day become a production company or an agency and conduct workshops for actors, and just become sort of like a career development company for young actors. So I now work for Actor as sort of like the research and industry liaison, and I've only worked for them for like 3 months, but so far I'm enjoying it. I love my team that I work with, the social media team that I'm sort of a part of, and I'm still definitely very much finding my feet, and it's a remote job, so I am still kind of trying to find that work-life balance in terms of like trying to have restraint and set boundaries for myself to be like, okay, these are my 2 work days, and not kind of just leave myself perpetually on call. But I feel like I'm learning so much and I'm gaining so much industry knowledge, and because I'm having to interact with so many like people via email and like build connections for the company. Also just upskilling as a writer, I think, in that, because I'm having to like write so many emails all the time and write so many scripts for some of our graphic designs and write scripts for our videos and things like that. So that's super fun and feels like a great way, and has been like a really great way to engage and practice some of my other skills whilst getting paid for it. It's been really cool. What else? I'm trying to think what I could be forgetting. I'm sure I'm forgetting so much stuff because so much has happened. I do feel like that was kind of it. I want to be back on my, posting semi-regularly vibes, so hopefully this will be the first of many videos as I come back. I'm feeling rejuvenated, I'm feeling re-energized, I'm feeling hungry to continue to be back in the game. I just love acting so much. I love being in the pursuit of becoming a full-time actor, and what a gift it is to be able to wake up every day and try and fail and succeed. I'm grateful for all of that, and I just feel like it's given me such a great sense of purpose. I think I'm probably in like in many practical ways, and just like being in your early 20s, I feel like I'm being faced with so many challenging things and facing a lot of struggle and like so many ups and downs in my life. Like my 20s have been definitely so challenging in more ways than expected thus far, but at the same time I feel like I'm
I've never felt so purpose-filled in my life. And it's crazy too, because I don't know, and I'll have to discuss this with you guys in another video because I've just been running my mouth for hours and hours. But acting is actually just like such a small portion of what I feel like my greater mission is. Acting is something that will fulfill some greater project that I have that I hope to achieve in sort of like my 30s and 40s, and something that I want to develop when I move back home to Zim. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this video. I can't wait to see you soon. I hope that you have had a lovely few months. Yeah, just thank you for sticking around. I hope you continue to stick around for yourself as well as you live in pursuit of your dreams, ambitions. May all your wildest dreams come true. Ugh, I'm such a cheeseball. How boring. Anyway, love ya. Chat soon. No, like literally chat soon. Don't let me disappear for that long ever again, okay?